Hi everyone, and welcome again today for another episode of Draw with me, where today we'll be going over single point perspectives. And I plan on doing a couple in this kind of topic where I do maybe two different single points in different ways, and then maybe a 2-point perspective and a 3 if I can figure out how. And today we're just going to start with a single point in the middle, and this is where the perspective will all come from. And the reason you do this kind of work is to get more of a 3D feeling, and it's quite easy to work along, and well, you'll see how. So for this one, I'm just going to draw a couple of basic shapes. So a square, let's see, a triangle, and we'll do a circle as well. And I'm hoping the thumbnail is going to make it clear what this is going to look like, but you'll see it start to take shape as I work through this. So for this, you can do it freehand, but I'm feeling a bit lazy, so I'm going to use a ruler. And I'm going to draw a line connecting all of these edges to where this single point is, and that's going to be our focus point. So if I do like so. So this is extremely basic, but I suppose I could do more complicated ones moving forward. But this is essentially going to generate us some 3D shapes. So at the moment, it may look like we've got shapes coming out towards us, but they're somewhat starting here and then just going on forever. So we'll have to intersect them at some point. So if we just do an additional line here parallel to this one, and then another parallel to this one. And the same with the other two shapes. And this one's a bit different, but we'll just follow this curve further down the line here. Now if we use the pen, just to go over it, I haven't used this pen, so hopefully it works. Seems to be doing okay. Granted, this doesn't seem to be the best pen. But you have to work with what you got. It's a little rough around the edges, but then if we were to get an eraser, it now looks like these shapes are 3D and they're coming out towards us, trailing on to infinity. I'll just try and do an additional one here. Maybe we'll aim for it to look a bit closer, so we'll draw it larger initially. And the same applies. And then we'll just do it here. and then down there. Again, use the pen. So this might not seem immediately useful, but if you were to consider drawing a hallway or looking down a street, you could draw buildings going towards you, and the end of the street is going to be so far down you won't be able to see the end, and the rows of the buildings will be coming down the left and the right. And I suppose what I can do is a bit of shading. So let's assume it's the sun here, which means there's going to be very dark shadows at the end, and the shadows are going to be creeping up towards this part. So maybe I should use this kind of pencil for that. And darken this up a bit by cross-hatching. And I realise this is incredibly rough. I think I need to take some of my own lessons again regarding how to shade, because yeah, that's not great. And then just maybe I can use a darker pencil. Too dark, perhaps. But you get the general idea. Yeah, so that is how you do single point perspective with simple shapes. Hope you've enjoyed the episode, and as always, happy drawing.